Okay, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Pioneers Academy, playing City of Mist, everybody. This is episode, please tell me.
16.
Yay! 16. So we have 4 episodes left, including this one. So listen, we're nearing the end. Last time at Pioneers Academy, as January began, the greenhouse riddle pushed you towards the botanical gardens where a new challenge awaited. And investigating the labyrinth garden and gathering clues led to the verdant bloom orchid, a rare plant that only blooms under perfect conditions, which you guys got exactly, which was pretty fun. Everybody working together, the exact temperature, moisture, light angle, all that good stuff. The pressure mounted when you guys were in the garden, though. Another older group of students appeared, already working to claim the orchid. In an intense standoff, Reggie outmaneuvered them, stole the plant. Also, Felicity used her convincing powers to get some more information. So you guys used teamwork and ingenuity, and it was pretty cool. You saved the orchid just in time, causing it to bloom and revealed the next clue on the stage where roles are played. The skull of night in the prop box is laid. And that last half of that sentence is hard to say. In the aftermath, actually, was it in the aftermath? I think it was during the, in the garden and gathering those clues, there was some type of emotional flare up between Felicity and Reggie. They kind of clashed, only they reconciled through a heartfelt apology, and it was really cute. Kenji, with Jordan's intervention, reconnected him with Felicity. Though there might be some odd tension. Meanwhile, Elias followed the threads of another mystery, digging into strange happenings around Ezekiel and Jade. We left off. Yeah, go ahead.
Snake now.
Yes, and it's hilarious. And
it's mildly uncomfortable.
And I added a new sound. I added a new sound to my soundboard, and I am very happy. It's the little things.
Use a wild Cheeto to say hi.
Oh, a Cheeto?
A cheese.
Hi.
He's about to bite me.
Oh no.
Hey, baby.
My Cheeto's upstairs.
Oh, okay. He's liking his chin scritches. Hold on, I'll put him down when he's done. You can keep going.
And so, it ended with Jordan making her way to the student center because she wants to talk to Reggie.
Ew.
Okay. So we are at the student center, and Reggie, you're woofing. Tell me what's on his plate. Actually, tell me what he grabbed.
Everything. There's pasta. There's like it is healthy, but just unhealthy amounts of things, right? Like he's like trying to be conscientious. So it's like lots of veggies, but like just too much veggies. And like, grilled chicken, maybe some pasta, or like mashed potatoes or something like that. And then he has 2 plates and they're full. And he's
scarfing down. Is anybody sitting with him? You know what? I'm thinking because his real friends are probably only Felicity and Elias. But the guys on the track team, well, not just the guys, but everybody on the track team is obsessed with Reggie. Like, he's quick. He's like the best. He's like the top in his field as a freshman. I would say that some of the track team is actually sitting there with you as well. So they're just talking to you while you're like trying to scarf down food. And
they're basically just getting like, kind of responses.
Yeah, exactly. So they're just talking about their weekend plans and what they're gonna do, and upcoming like school stuff, the new play. Some people are gonna go audition and stuff like that. So they're talking, and you see Jordan has just opened up the door, and you see her like scanning. What is Reggie thinking?
Reggie's brain is really going, it's Jordan. He continues eating, and then he catches it again. He goes, is she walking towards me? Oh, fuck. Here she comes. That's the thought process.
Yeah. And she does. She starts to walk towards you. You're scarfing down your your meal.
Yeah, just
She reaches you and she makes her way over, weaving through the crowd with purpose. She has like this purposeful step as she's making her way. But she reaches you and your table, but she doesn't sit. Instead, she stands across from you with her hands on her hips, and she has like this poised expression, somewhere between curiosity and disbelief.
Hey, no, sorry, hold up. Get out of that! Don't you do that?
She's standing in front of you. She has not sit down. She hasn't said anything, but she's clearly staring at you. Her hands on her hips, kind of just like studying you.
Reggie's gonna like kind of pause from eating to try to engage with conversation with the track team a little bit better. So maybe she like just leaves. And he's like, so anyways, that play, when are the tryouts again? I don't think I caught that.
One of them's like, well, you don't try out for a play, right? Or what's the word?
Like audition.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
same
right.
thing, kind of.
It's I think it's either it's like Hamlet or Romeo and Juliet.
Oh, okay. Hamlet's a really good one. Out of the like, his eyes flick to Jordan. There's like, check if she's still there.
Jordan is still there, and she walks up to the table, and she goes, "Hi, everybody," and they're all and all of them know her. And they like a couple of them stand up immediately and like offer their chairs to her. And she's like, "Oh, you're so sweet. Can I sit next to Reggie, actually?" And I'm like, "Of course, yes." And
I'm gonna look at the people next to me and be like, "You don't you fucking dare!"
they're not paying attention to you. She's like, "Actually, you guys, I have to talk to Reggie about something kind of important. Do you guys mind if I steal him for a second, and then you guys can come back in like 15 minutes?" And they all stand up at the same time. And it's weird. It's like synchronized swimming as they all stand. And they go, "Oh, yes, of course. We'll be right back. Reggie, we'll see you later, okay?"
Yep. Bye, guys.
"Bye, Reggie." And you see them all. They're still in the student center, but they all just kind of like go and they play games or get some other food and snacks. And she's looking at you.
Can I help you?
Reggie Kennings, right?
Why are you saying that as if you don't know me? I mean, we've met a few times.
Well, conversation opener. But I don't think we've really had like a proper conversation, have we?
No, we did. We did the whole you touch me and you spill all your deepest, darkest secrets kind of thing. We did it.
Did we?
Yeah.
I felt like you were holding back.
No, it's wildly uncomfortable.
Is it? I've been thinking you're kind of an enigma to me.
Feelings mutual.
Out of the entire school, you're the only person who doesn't seem to like me. Care to explain why?
Because you unsettle me.
Why is that? I mean, of course I don't want anybody to feel uncomfortable or unsettled by me.
He like leans in a little bit closer and he goes, "Listen, I know we're like on the same playing field in terms of we got some weird superpowery shit going on.
Hey, watch it.
Yours has some weird freaking undertones, man."
If you want to talk about that, we can step outside. We should not talk about that here.
Keep your hands to yourself. But
I won't touch you. Did you say, "But let's go"?
Yeah.
Okay. So, okay, you guys get up. She like fixes her jacket and her gloves. And she kind of like does the arm motion for you to walk in front of her.
No, ladies first.
Okay. And then you guys walk outside. Let's walk to the quad, I guess. There's not much people out here, so
Yep.
we'll have some privacy.
Following you.
So she's gonna like walk and talk with you.
Mm-hmm.
Is it something that I did, something I said? I just don't get it. Most people can't
Oh,
wait to be
it's
around me and,
it's absolutely something that you did.
huh, interesting. What did I do?
Just the whole you thing. Your power is weird. Okay? Do you want to like, I don't know, maybe explain it to me and maybe I'd feel less weirded out?
Hmm. So you think what I can do is weird?
I think but I also think what I can do is weird, and I think what Elias can do is weird, and I also think what Felicity can do is weird.
Weird kind of
So
has a negative connotation to it, though.
it doesn't have to. Okay, listen, I would feel more at ease around you and with your abilities if I understood what they were.
I'm just good at listening. People need someone who can understand them.
Okay, see, when you say stuff like that in a roundabout kind of way, it makes me feel like I can't trust it.
If I tell you more about it, you'll trust me more and
Yeah.
I can't just tell you everything and this can't
I
just
ain't
be
asking for
a,
everything.
well, listen,
Gosh.
a conversation can't just be one-sided. That's not a
Yeah,
conversation at all.
yeah, but like, see, you've gotten stuff from me before that I haven't even told my closest friends.
Above
And
the
yet I
table,
know,
what was what was it that you told her? I
like about when like he was growing up, how his parents were never around. He was raised by Linda, the like
forgot.
nanny slash like maid lady, and that he doesn't feel like he's good enough all the time because of
Got
his
it.
dad.
Okay. Got it. Okay. Um, okay. Listen, if you take my hand, we can both share information. I can tell you something. You can tell me something. It could be like a little game.
But how will I know that you're telling the truth? Because I know that I can't help it.
I have no reason to lie.
And yet you won't tell me anything?
I think a conversation should be two ways.
And there's yet to be your way. I've done my way. You
And
grabbed my hand. I told you things that I hadn't told anybody else. And you did not reciprocate that. So it can be two ways, but that means you got to give me something else.
like I said, I'm willing to meet you in the middle. Do you want to stay outside or do you want to go to the library?
God, secondary location, who?
It's it's cold outside.
Yeah, lead the way to the library, I guess.
Okay. You guys make your way to the library. As you're
Yeah.
like, because you guys made it to the quad and then it's like still cold outside. So you guys go to the library. You see
Did that
what's
tickle you,
what's the
Elias?
what's the library's lady
Gloria.
Gloria.
Gloria waves at you. You see her she hops down from her like sitting place and like rushes over. This is like the fastest you've seen her move. She rushes over to Jordan and Jordan gets
Aw.
down to give her a hug. And she just looks so elated to see her.
Hey, Gloria.
She's not really paying attention to you. She's kind of just wrapped up in the hug with Jordan. And then
Alrighty then.
finally lets go of the hug, and then she goes, "Oh, hi Reggie, how you doing?
Hi, Miss Gloria. It's lovely to see you again.
Oh, it's nice to see you all the time, all the time. Okay." And she heads back to her place. And Jordan walks off to one of the private studying rooms.
Yeah, Reggie will follow her, just kind of like.
And you see her just like waving to people, people just like waving back to her as you're walking past. People are calling out to her, telling them that They text her. They haven't gotten a text back. Just like, hey, we were making plans if you want to hang out later. People just yelling out at her. And you guys head inside. And it's like this, it's the study room, large table inside, whiteboard, pretty simple. Some chairs, and she sits down on one side.
Before like Reggie walks into the room with her, he sends a quick text to Elias and Felicity, and he goes, "BTW, about to have a one-on-one conversation with Jordan. If I go missing, you know what's up."
What the heck? What is she gonna do to you?
I don't know. All Reggie knows is he doesn't trust her.
Felicity just texts back, "Oh my god, that's great," with loads of love hearts.
Oh my god, jealous. She goes, I mean, I don't mean to sound full of myself. I really don't, but I care about what people think of me, especially people like you. You're important to Felicity, to Elias, and to everyone in your little circle, so I want you to like me too.
Yeah, and like I said, I'd be more inclined to if I, just knew a little bit more about you and what you could do.
Okay. She takes off her gloves. And you see her put a hand out onto the table.
Do we have to do the touchy thing? I'm just not a big touch person,
We don't have to touch. But it helps.
Yeah, okay, like maybe
She says, please.
I'm not a big touch person.
I insist.
This is the only way you're going to tell me anything? Even though you've already forced stuff out of me before.
That's the deal. And I won't force things out of you. This time.
But you do.
Take my hand and I'll explain further.
Reggie goes to reach for her hand and then kind of pulls it away. And then finishes it and and it's like this. He's like
And that's enough.
He's like, is that good enough?
It could just be a finger if you want. Any skin to skin contact is fine.
He's just grabbing her like this.
And you feel that sensation go over your entire body. It slowly raises up your arm and washes over you, over your shoulders.
Oh, now that I am touching her and she is touching me, can I try to peer through the mist?
Yes, you can. Look beyond the mist. Yeah.
Look beyond the mist. Yeah, what so you know what I mean.
Tell me what you're looking for, and then we'll roll.
I am trying to look and see if I can understand anything about what her powers are tied to. I'm trying to just understand what it is her powers do exactly and how they affect her and then what that could be tied to.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead and roll. Okay, you get one clue. Not bad. But there's also a complication.
Shit.
We'll say the clues you get are fuzzy, incomplete, or part true, part false.
Or I only get one clue. I mean, context of the situation, number 3.
She's trying to advise me on which one.
I'm just saying. Your Honor, I am leading the witness.
Yes. Oh God, you're a horrible lawyer.
Intellectually.
Stereotic.
Jerry Arctic. Leave him alone.
It's up to you. You're the boss.
Let's see. But whoever or whatever you ask can ask you one question as well. So, I mean, she's already going to ask you questions.
I know.
Yeah, I mean, number 3's not bad. But that means you have to answer on the same terms. Like completely truthfully.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, so
Okay.
she's gonna answer me completely truthfully?
Oh,
No beating around the bush?
she doesn't do that.
Okay, sure.
Okay. So Look Beyond the Mist is more, it's more spiritual. It's not even on a 10 plus, you don't get like the exact answers you want. It's more like
Yeah.
metaphors are told to you. And you're looking
Yeah,
into like
yeah.
the spiritual realm. And so you have to
Yeah.
interpret that as best as possible. Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah, I
we'll
gotcha.
do number 3. Whoever or whatever you are asking the question can ask one question as well. Okay. So you're peering through the mist. And at first, it's kind of foggy. The mist falls away, and for the first time, you see Jordan as she truly is. Her influence, no accident. And you see like an irresistible like allure or like glow around her, and you can see how it reaches out, and there's like connection points to her body that reach outside of this room, and there are thousands of them. And you can feel like there's like a weight, or you can sense that it's like there's this undercurrent of compulsion connected to each of those. And you understand immediately how dangerous, powerful, and absolutely captivating this power can be if used in the wrong hands.
Okay.
Now the
She's
question
not
for
on it. Ananki? Ananki? Ananki.
What?
Yeah.
Adon?
Ananki.
No. No.
Ananke.
No.
Ananki. Anarchy? Is it? I forget how it's pronounced. Okay.
She's a donkey.
She's a donkey!
Yes.
Donkey!
Okay, something to well, you got a 7 to 9, so we chose number 3.
Did that count as my freaking question?
What spend your clue. Oh, I guess I told you it without you asking the question.
Okay, that's fine. That's totally fine.
You can ask the question if you want.
Well, I mean, more information. More information.
Yeah, I can give you a little bit more, or you can ask the question. Go ahead.
You said I can give you a little bit more.
Well, because I realized that I didn't give you a chance to ask a question. I just told you.
Yeah. Okay. So, like, seeing this, because, like, obviously, like, I don't think, like, because of what you said earlier, that I can be like, what is the answer? Basically, kind of question. Yeah. So, can I determine maybe, like, some, like, can I, like, look at, like, the patterns of what I'm seeing and determine if I have perhaps seen a description of this somewhere else before, and like where that would have been? In terms of, Reggie is a big fan of history. He's read lots of different mythologies and like old stories, epics, things like that. Is anything in here ringing any bells?
I would say maybe, because you realize that it's something spiritual, right? It is like some type of spirit that is connected to her. There's something there's something predatory about it. And another thing that you notice is that they kind of the tendrils that are being cast from her body, you can kind of see through the wall and see that they're touching every single person. And not only touching, but the tendrils kind of transform and shapeshift to each person. So it's very into whatever that person is. It kind of, Yeah, it's hard to explain, but like I said, it's all kind of
Okay.
metaphorical in the spiritual realm.
Okay.
It
Okay.
feeds off of it.
Okay.
Okay. But yes, that's the most I can give you. But pay attention to what I said.
Fucking shit. Okay.
Now a question for Reggie.
Yes.
What would you do if you lost your friends here at Pinehurst?
In what way?
What would you do if they were no longer with you anymore?
Like dead?
I didn't say dead.
I don't even know what I'd do. Even though it's like only been a few months of knowing Felicity, granted I've known Elias for years, but I don't even want to think about what life or what I frankly would be like without them. I mean, they're worth more to me than anything else in the world, so.
So they're very important to you.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know, Jordan says.
Okay. Reddy's gonna pick up.
So you still have your finger out. She's touching it.
Germex.
Yeah. She goes, okay, I don't just help people. I take their burdens and their pain. Literally. I take it off and away from them. It's like I'm lifting a weight off their shoulders. And if I'm being honest, which we are being honest in this room together, it's not entirely selfless. I feel amazing when I do it. Like I'm feeding off their relief and their gratitude. And that scares me.
Oh. Okay. Okay. You see like Reggie's like slowly becoming like less tense. He's like, okay, that is kind of putting me at ease to know that like she doesn't like necessarily the fact that she likes it. Like it's comforting to him to be like, oh, okay. She's not necessarily like woo about it. She's kind of like woo about it.
Yeah. And she says, now what's something that scares you that I don't know?
I mean, there's a lot of things that do.
To share one thing.
Not succeeding, not being enough. Just like the idea that I'll never live up to any of the standards set for me and set by myself. It's all very daunting.
Okay. That's relatable. I also set high expectations for myself. And sometimes it's the parents that do it, but my parents already think that I should be at a certain standard, and because I meet that, they don't really think about it anymore.
Can't. I mean, like, you know, I don't want to sit here and complain, like, compare the lesser of two evils. Mine is every time I feel like I'm hitting the finish line, it gets moved back. So, I mean, I get it, but I also it's different in its own way.
No, our experiences are different. That's okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to know about me? And she's trying to
So,
take
like-
more. She's trying to take more than one finger.
So, like, what's going on with like, okay, like the implication of this is gonna sound bad, but I don't mean it in a bad way. But like, what's going on with you and Professor Blackwood? Like, I'm trying to figure out what's going on with him, you know? And like, you said you had a mentor. Is he your mentor?
And she reaches out her hand for more.
Okay, fine. And he'll actually like, not just like, he'll put his hand on. He's not holding it, but he'll put his hand on top of it.
Yeah. And she's not using her power on you, but she is holding your hand.
He's like not making any effort to hold it, but he's like straight hand.
She'll take it.
Okay, great.
She says, he's been a mentor for me since I was a freshman. He saw something in me even before I knew it was there, when it was really small and I could barely control it. To me, he's not just another teacher, and I know he can be intimidating, but after a while, you get used to his personality. He understands things that most people don't. He's different, like you and me.
Okay. Yeah. No, I totally clocked that. So, but I was like, you had mentioned having a mentor, and we were like pretty sure that it was Blackwood, but just, sometimes it's good to know for sure.
Yeah, he my freshman year, he saw me as like a test of his own beliefs. This is what he told me. That people like us can use our abilities for good without succumbing to darker instincts that often come with it, especially with what I can do. And so I meet with him and we practice, and I make sure that I don't go too far because I can.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. And now a question for you. What are these high expectations that your parents put on you?
Oh, like, I mean, they both did sports when they were in school, and so I have to do sports. It's not like optional for me, and like I've got to be at the national rank. They expect me to win state, and that's kind of, so I'm training like every day for that so I can get there. And then I've got to do statistics, even though I hate statistics and accounting, because I have to run the business. I have to take over my dad's business, which is like, oh, boo-hoo, I'm gonna inherit a very profitable accounting firm. And many people would love to be in my position, but it's just not what I want at all. But I don't really have a say in the matter, so it's what I have to do anyways.
What do you actually want to do?
Like 1,000 other things. There's a pretty long list of what I would rather do. So, I mean, I'm a big fan of history. Love learning history. And I love learning ancient languages. I'm not very good at them, but it's intriguing to me. And I would love to dedicate more time to that, but I can't. Because I'm too busy running or training or doing statistics problems or sitting in boring meetings with people who don't even acknowledge me, listening to them talk about escrows that I don't care to understand.
That sounds horrible.
Oh yeah, it's kind of miserable.
If you could be anything in the future, like your future job, do you have an idea?
I'd like to work in a museum. Maybe even a curator of a museum. That would be cool.
And if you talk to your parents, they would disagree, right?
Yeah, no, they'd probably cut me off, lock me away in a room, and never let me see the light of day again until I agree to not do that.
I could talk to them.
I don't know if you've ever met my father, but he's kind of not agreeable in any way, shape, or form.
I can kind of make people agreeable. That's kind of my thing.
You can make people agreeable?
Yeah, but then there's that line, as I was saying, there's a line between helping and hurting people, and I'm walking it every day. If I'm not careful, I'll leave people so dependent on me that they can't stand on their own. And so that's what I have to work on.
Oh. And like, what would be the repercussions if they became too dependent on you?
I haven't gone that far.
Oh, okay. Well,
I almost did my freshman year when I was still learning it all. And I had kind of a stalker, and police were involved. So it was my fault. It was my fault though.
Spooky.
It's fine.
Yeah, I don't think it's fine, but if we want to brush that under the rug, I guess we're brushing it under the rug.
I mean, I took too much, and I saw the consequences of it.
What happens when you take too much?
People become enthralled, to say the least.
Oh. Time out, guys. Do you know what the fuck is happening? Is anybody else putting these pieces together faster than I am?
Not all of them, but...
Okay.
So she says, so you told me what you would be. Do you want to know what I would? Do you know what I'm going to do?
No.
I'm going to be a lawyer.
Oh, cool. And
I'm
if
focusing.
you could choose anything in the world, what would you do?
That's what I want to do. I want to focus on child protection law.
Oh, okay. So, I'm glad that you get to do what you want to do.
But listen, if you're I could talk to your parents. I could plant the seed. I can open that door for you if you guys ever wanted to have a talk and sit down. I'll just leave it there for you. I'll leave it open for you.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, but like, if you ever, weirdly enough, run across my parents, maybe start, with my mother. She might be a bit more approachable.
There's no one that's too difficult for me.
Yeah, but it seems that my father becomes a little bit more agreeable when my mother has opinions a certain way.
Trust me. I could start on your father and it would work perfectly.
Maya, listen here. I want to figure out about the weird shit about that son.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I forgot. She says I could talk to both of them, but listen, it doesn't have to happen. And of course, I don't usually do favors like this, but if it'll get you to like me, I'll consider it.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll keep each other posted.
How are you feeling now?
Less unsettled by you? Like
less, but not completely.
Well, okay, so like I'm not gonna say that I'm not like mildly intimidated by what you've said.
Okay.
But like I'm now not wildly uncomfortable at the thought of you. You know, it's just one of those things like when you know somebody can do, you know, like things. Sometimes you're kind of like you're just constantly aware of it. It's like one of those.
Okay. She lets go of your hand. You don't feel in any particular way. You can feel like that. There's a slight tingly feeling all over your body, but that was when she first initially held your hand. And she tells you, now, I did not take anything from you when we were talking. I held your hand to let you know that it is more powerful when I'm touching people. And they become more compliable. But I didn't force anything on you.
So what is the difference? Like, how would I know the difference?
Do you want to see?
For science. And he'll reach his hand down.
Well,
For science.
I am a man of science.
I am a man of science.
You take your hand again?
Yeah.
Okay. You take your hand again. If you're doing this willingly, I won't have you roll to try to resist anything because you're scientific purposes.
Yeah, science.
She touches her hand and you don't see any like difference in her, but immediately your whole body feels like charged and euphoric. And she says, "Give me your other hand," and your body is compelled to do it. Like you before your mind even thinks about it. Other hand comes.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, "Stand up." And you do. And she tells you to sit down. Your body sits down. And you start to feel literally like a puppet. And she says, "I want you to start to fall in love with me." And you start to feel it. It's overwhelming now. And you're like there's a part in your brain that's trying to like that can feel it kind of that this is off, that something's wrong, but it's stronger. Like literally have the hearts in your eyes, like the animations. And then she says, "Now stop." And it goes away immediately.
What the fuck?
And she lets go of you.
And like what do I feel as she lets go of me after that?
As she lets go of you, you feel, well, because she kind of put it on like full power with you, you feel very like empty inside and that you want to kind of touch her again. Maybe even like a part of your body, because I don't want to like puppeteer you when she's not holding on to you, but a part of you does like lift an arm a little bit. You're like, "Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah.
Like reaches out for her
before
again.
the reason catches up, he's like, "Wait a minute," and then he's like, "Whoa, never mind. What the?"
Yeah, exactly. And so it is like it's literally like a wave, like you're drowning in her. It's overwhelming. It takes over your entire body.
Oh, so that's the difference. Okay. Wow.
You see why I need to be careful with it.
Yeah.
You see how dangerous it can be if I was an evil person.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm not trying to hurt people. I'm trying to help them.
I just got hit by like a weird
Yeah, I
emotional mental train. What the
I know. So you're trying to snap back from it. She's like, "Yes, you said you wanted to see, so I."
Yeah,
you know.
no. I see now. Yes.
I kind of went full steam ahead. I probably didn't have to go that strong.
Okay. Great talk for science. Woo.
Great talk for science.
Okay. Well, hey, you know what?
Is this weird? Did it make it weird between us again?
No,
now that you could.
No,
okay, I don't know.
It's not weird now. I'm actually more comforted now
Okay.
because I understand what you could do and what you're not doing.
Okay.
So like I can work with that.
Okay. So I'm expecting to see less side eyes and less cringing when I'm walking past you.
You clocked that. Okay, yeah.
I'm
Yep.
surprisingly really good at reading people.
Who'd have thought?
Yes.
Yep. Well, don't you
Are-
worry about me.
Okay, well you have my information. Will
Yep.
you accept my friend request finally?
Yeah.
Okay. Listen, if you need help with your parents, remember
Mhm.
my
Mhm.
offer.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to sit in here for a few more minutes by myself. But it was nice talking to you.
Yeah. I'll catch you later, and he'll bolt. he's like calling, like group calling people to see it alive. So he's like, guys, there's a pause right now.
What's happening, Reggie?
I talked.
What?
Yeah, you're talking right now, Reggie.
Yes, I'm aware, but no, I talked to Jordan.
Yeah, was it a nice chat? Saw you were kind of worried in that text.
Yeah,
Aren't her chats the greatest?
Oh, sorry. I processed what you actually said, like out of character. I hadn't processed. And he goes, I don't know about that one. Hey, what are we doing right now? This instant.
Just setting up a heat lamp in the dorm.
We need to figure out what to do with that plant.
Oh, yeah, I should get one for the plant too.
I heard that. Was that you, Meg?
I was laughing at him. That what the siren was me, yes, but I was laughing because he's a snake and he needs a heat lamp.
Oh my god!
Everybody just put that bitch together.
Whoa! That took me a second. Oh my gosh!
I need a heat lamp.
Right? Reggie pauses and he literally goes, "You getting you a heat lamp? Or you got you a heat lamp?"
I mean, we had one from the plant. I set it up for me.
You're on speakerphone, by the way. 1 second, babe. 1 second. And then she'll kind of like move further away.
Oh god, are you with
Okay.
Kenji?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So you're with Kenji, and Elias is channeling his inner reptile. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm obviously not gonna ask you to leave Kenji. However,
He's twirling a
have
piece of your
tea.
hair, Felicity.
I have the tea, and it is piping hot.
Wait. And she kind of like bats like Kenji's hand away a little bit. But like wait, stop it, Kenji. Wait, who does it involve?
Oh, it's about Jordan.
Hang on,
He's
one
like,
sec.
what? What's going on? What's going on?
And she kind of like doesn't mute herself, but like puts her hand over the mic, but you can still obviously hear like
Yeah,
what she's saying. And she
Yeah.
like turns to Kenji. She's like, Reggie has gossip about Jordan, so like I kind of need to go and hear that.
He's like, no, it's fine. I have detention, so I'm gonna be in the theater.
Whoa! Why do you have detention? Like since when? Why? Huh?
Me and the Prowlers have detention. We just the boys had plans like to go to the student center after hours, and we were caught, and so now we have to go to detention at the theater room. They need help like painting and stuff. So
But like
I
you
shouldn't have
kind of
listened
said
to
you
them.
weren't going to do You kind of said you weren't going to do detentions and stuff anymore because it kind of so.
Because he said what? Sorry, I couldn't hit the look.
So you're gonna come visit him in detention. You like hear it through the phone.
He's like, yeah, it was stupid. I shouldn't have. But anyway, yeah. And if I'm late, it's gonna be bad. So
Reggie sent you a picture of like just his eyes and they're wide.
She kind of like looks at it like, do you need me to like drop you anything? Like
no. It's just like it's just like until the end of the day, till they're done rehearsing or auditioning, whatever. I don't know.
but so like you won't miss me or anything? Like you don't want to see me for that long, or is that kind of like? The
What?
vibe.
What are you talking? I can't say. I have detention. Not that I'm not gonna miss you.
No, it's fine. It's just, I just thought like, no, it's fine. It's cool. It's whatever. It's just.
Out of my control. I made a dumb decision with the boys, and we shouldn't. They convinced me. I think I'm too gullible.
If they're painting set pieces, we could bring them art supplies. I don't know if she can hear me, Reggie.
And he goes
Elias
to.
has like really
Oh.
good
Uh,
art supplies, paint
Uh,
brushes and stuff. So like we could like you could use those and then like get
I
it.
think they already have. I'm pretty sure they already have like stuff already. Like we need like the large rolling pins and all that stuff.
Hey
I don't think-
Kenji, and she's just gonna like interrupt him,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
she's gonna like use her power on
Oh
him
god.
and be like,
Oh. Yeah, go ahead.
"Are you lying to me right now?"
No, why would I lie?
And then can I like try and convince him to like I don't know, maybe like use my mind read on him.
Mind read?
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
I hate this. I hate this so much.
I hate. Why she? Listen. Oh my gosh.
Listen.
Wow. She
Two
is.
pots of tea are ready now.
two pots, honey.
I mean,
Boiling hot.
Wow. This is actually good for me. This is good for me.
She would also be
Is
using
it?
like every single one of the pieces for
Oh, wait, hold on. Wait.
Oh
Time
no.
out. Time out.
Oh
What is she
yeah,
trying
here
to
we
do?
go. Let's go, Lauren. Use it. Lauren had a hurt point.
If you don't want
Yeah.
to find these relics, fine.
It's not about the relics, honey.
No, we'll go
Ah,
find the relics.
even with the
Oh, coming out swinging.
Oh, how was that result a petty response to your hurt point? You're like, oh, I bet. Okay.
I feel like it's Reggie just yelling stuff down the phone. Like,
Yeah, that's exactly
so she
what
just
it
hangs
is.
up on the group call.
Oh my gosh, she hung up on the group call.
Like
Me
as
and
soon as she
Elias are
says
still on the line
like
with each
Kenji, she says like Kenji, are you lying to
Did
me
she
right now?
just-
She hangs up. Like
Oh my gosh, so now you guys aren't hearing that tea. Okay, you
Yeah.
can give him a status tier 3. What would you like that to be?
under pressure or like feels bad. Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Thank you.
Like
for
he
that.
feels bad enough to tell her the truth.
Feels bad. Reese. Oh my god. The fact that you often when they feel bad, you're like the opposite of Darden.
Hey, I think you accidentally clicked the button.
Oh,
What
I'm
am I?
The voice changer. You sound like
Oh.
God.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm back. Am I
I
back?
was like, what? Did Kenji just like mental wall?
Sorry,
Balls
I-
just dropped. What the?
Sorry, I can't hear it on my end. So, am I back to normal?
Yeah. You're good.
Okay. I'm gonna listen to it back later. I'm gonna listen back. Okay.
Oh my
Um,
god.
Oh my gosh, the fact that you want him to feel bad. It's wild. Love
Tell
to
her
see
the
it.
truth.
Oh my
Love
God.
it. Feels bad. And you see him you see it like take over his personality, he starts to look sad. And he looks he looks like he felt bad, like he just like kicked a dog.
Oh no.
It's like,
Oh, I hate that.
what was your question?
Are you lying to me right now?
He goes and his eyes start to get teary. Because I would never lie to you. I'm so sorry that you feel like I would. I'm a horrible boyfriend.
Oh no.
I understand if you don't want to talk to me today.
And she like immediately like tries to like stop it, sever it. She tries to like, I don't know, try and break the tie to it, and she like tries to hug him, and she's like, no, I'm sorry. Like,
You'll have to change the game to try to remove it.
okay.
Sheesh. And what is Elias and Reggie talking about on the phone? She just hung up on you guys.
So anyways, I'm at. I just left the library.
Oh, you did?
Do you know where Felicity's at?
No, not really. I've kind of been cooped up in the
Okay.
dorm, trying to get the whole snake thing under control.
Have you not changed back yet?
I got everything but the eyes. He's saying something.
Oh. Okay.
Um,
Okay.
the nimble fingers is the only one.
Because,
What are you
because
doing?
it's usually a hand motion that she uses to like get it going. So I feel like if she's trying to get it to stop, she's using like her
Okay.
hands more.
And eye for detail.
Like she's like to get the like obviously like to get the spell powers going. She's kind of like watching how she did it, and then like she's doing it in reverse. So she would have watched how she'd done it, and then she's like doing the hand signals and stuff in reverse.
That one's a tough one. I'll let you have it now, but I still trying to understand it. But yeah.
Thanks.
You just
I
went
appreciate
really
it.
hard.
I appreciate it.
Okay, so you got 3 juice, so you can remove a status with that. So you want to remove the feels bad 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sheesh. Okay, so
Jeez,
you're
what jerk would have feels bad. There's story time.
yeah, so you do that and it immediately seem like shoulders lift a little bit. And he looks visibly different and better. He's like, yeah, I don't know. Oh, and you see his mind is kind of, because he just went from one drastic feeling to another, is trying to adjust a bit. Yeah, anyway, I have to go. And he like opens up his arms to give you a hug.
She goes into the hug, but like she feels horrific. Like she's like sort of like curling in on herself as she hugs him. Like she feels like slimy sort of thing.
He says, okay, so remember to stay warm, and I will text you whenever we have like a break or something. Okay?
Yeah, no, that sounds amazing, perfect, fantastic, great. I
He
hope
says,
it
bye, miss you already.
miss you most.
He
Bye.
gives you a kiss on the cheek.
Okay.
And
And then
walks
she'll
off.
like just loop. She'll kind of like loop back into the call, but like just be silent as she's sort of like listening to their conversation.
But Reggie, like ghosts are real though. Like
No,
we-
absolutely.
Mhm. And I was thinking, they what was that urban legend? Like somebody kept walking around the stacks. Was that the founder? Do you think he's around?
I don't know. I mean, like, I watched a lot of the Ghost Adventures.
Hi, what
like,
does this have
ghosts
to
are-
do with Jordan?
Oh well, I didn't want to like spill any tea without you, so we just changed
Yeah,
the conversation.
no, you're fine. I appreciate that. That's actually good gossip etiquette.
Yeah,
where
for
should
sure.
where should we meet? Let's meet. Let's do that.
I haven't
Cool.
like winterified the Broden for the new development of Elias not doing good in the cold, so like that's not really an option right now.
It's fine. I've got hand warmers. We could make it work. I'll just borrow your jackets, Reggie.
I have my cozy hat. You can have that too.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, yeah.
Thanks.
That'll do. Broden,
Okay, bro done it is.
Oh no.
Okay,
it's
well
coming
I'll
back.
we'll meet you over there. I'm
Okay.
already almost back to the dorm, so I'll pick up Elias and then we'll go to the Broden. We'll meet you there.
Okay. Bye.
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 Oh, see ya.
See ya.
Oh, that's never not gonna be funny. I love that so much. Okay, and then eventually you guys all converge at the Broden outside. It's pretty cold. The light snowfall has stopped. But it's cold. Pretty crisp out here. You guys can start a fire though if you want.
Yeah.
Felicity just looks expectantly at Reggie.
Yes, Reggie. Don't you know how to start a fire?
I bought a fire starter kit when we were setting this up, and then like that's why I bought the fire pit too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you just get started with that whilst you tell us. You know, you can.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can-
And,
you
and
can
then
talk
Reggie will
and-
give the full rundown of the conversation with Jordan. You know, so we don't have to restate them.
Right, yeah.
You saw tendrils?
And you'll, yeah.
How
Like
many?
they were different than the nightmare one. You know, like they were different,
How so?
but it was like,
No.
oh,
Cliffhanger.
my thing messed up. I think.
Yeah, you're back. I see you now.
Sorry. Okay, I don't know what happened there.
Can you hear us?
Nice. Yeah, I can hear you guys. Can you hear me?
Uh-huh.
Okay, not sure what happened there, but anyways, yeah, he's like, yeah, no, it's different than the tendrils from the nightmare, but it's still like a weird like little thing.
Did you see how many people it was connected to?
Way too fucking many. Okay?
Yeah. Oh.
Like almost everybody kind of deal.
And she could puppeteer you though.
Oh yeah, and it felt weird.
So theoretically, if she did go bad, she could puppet hundreds?
Oh yeah, she kind of low-key made me fall in love with her for like 5 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
And that was weird.
Yeah, but at least Jordan's a good person. I mean, I went to the museum once with her and Emily, and
Well,
she seemed
yeah, okay.
on
like
the level.
Yeah, I mean, like, she's not bad, but, like, not for me?
Oh.
No, I'm not trying to tell you that I'm
Did we
gay.
switch into girl talk?
I think this is my girl talk, yeah.
Wait. No, I just mean, like, I don't think I would ever date her, you know?
Well, who would you date?
Nice and all.
Yeah, that
I
is a
don't
good
know.
question. Oh,
Okay, time out. We're not supposed to be talking about dating life right now, okay?
I like how that's how he determines if he likes someone, like if he would date them or not. Smash or pass, bro. Pass.
it's a thin line.
Date her. I mean, like, she's a nice person, I'm sure, but not for me, okay?
Well, it would
I
be
mean-
kind of weird, you know, because like Elias and Emily, and then you and Jordan.
Oh,
Reggie's eyes get wide. He looks
Huh.
to Elias and he goes, but like that could kind of make us brothers.
it would.
Oh, I have something important.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Prowlers have what's it called? They have detention in the theater department. And that kind of stood out to me because the clue from the relic.
Yeah.
And then I
So-
also kind of I'm not finished. I also have something else important I need to say.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna break up with Kenji.
What?
When did what? But what?
What?
why?
Why?
So I thought maybe he was like lying to me earlier. So I used my
Yeah.
power on him to make him feel really sad about lying to me. And
Yeah.
that's the second time I've used it on him. And then I just took it away. So he didn't even remember that I made him sad. And I don't think I should I think that's not good. So I think it's maybe just it feels like I've had a second secret hot boyfriend or something. It feels like that. Obviously, I haven't had a second secret hot boyfriend, but it feels like maybe I've done something as equally bad as that.
Oh, okay. I see. I was like, I got a little lost.
The
What
trust,
happened
the whole
after.
trust thing. I feel like it's a
Yeah.
betrayal of trust.
Okay.
So, I feel like I wasn't going to do it unless I spoke it out loud. So I'm not going to talk about it anymore. I just need you guys to know and hold me accountable because accountability is important in this. Yeah, I'm fine. I don't want to talk about it. So anyway, I think the Prowlers are trying to get the next relic. So we should probably go over there whilst they have detention
But,
in case it's
Isn't Kenji part of the Prowlers, and he's going to be there. So maybe we
Yeah.
should back up.
Yeah, so
a
I'm
bit.
gonna break up with him then, and then you guys are gonna go and search whilst I break up with him.
Damn, talk about salt in a fucking wound.
Yeah. But the Prowlers aren't hunting for relics anymore since Ezekiel left, right? Like
I will say some of the track people were talking about auditioning for the theater stuff. So like
that could
it
be our
wouldn't
in.
necessarily be that suspicious if one of their teammates showed up to support them, and same with one of the cheerleaders. And it wouldn't be weird for Elias to be there either because he's our best friend, so it would just check out.
Thinking about when he almost made it.
Yeah. So it just checks out that we'd all be together.
A single tear
So-
runs down Elias's face. You gotta brush.
We'll get him next time. Hey! Remember they said that the
Coach
whatchamacallit
said he'd
spot
never
might be-
seen the javelin go so short in his entire career.
but what's it called? This is me for like Lauren forgetting the word.
Or
The mascot. There we go.
oh.
But they said that they might be able to make you the mascot for just the season, and so you
Is-
can.
What is our mascot? Is it a big jaguar?
It's a panther.
A panther?
Yeah. Like you could work with that.
I guess, but I mean, I don't know, Reggie. That thing looks heavy.
It wouldn't be weird. It's fine. Let's okay. Can I like look up what time the auditions start?
Yeah. You can look up on the school like app.
Yeah.
And they start at like 7 p.m.
What time is it now?
6:05.
Oh,
Okay, so maybe we start heading that way.
yeah.
And okay. So let's go back over the clue. Something about a skull, I think. Something about a chest.
On the stage where roles are played, the skull of knight and the prop box is laid.
Okay, so
Skull of Knights. Is it Knights with a K or Knights with an N?
I wrote it with an N, but I could be wrong.
It's in with it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we could see if there's a prop room, probably like a side cupboard or.
Yeah, I just don't know if we'd be able to get into a prop
Do you
room.
know who would know how to get into your prop room?
Probably stage hands.
Your LARPing friend.
Oh, Gil?
Gil, yes!
Mm-hmm.
That's your LARPing friend, isn't it, Felicity?
Yeah,
I don't even
Gil
go that
thinks
way.
you're all of his friends, by the way.
Oh, okay, cool. It doesn't matter.
Well, like they use costumes and props and stuff, right? They must have access.
I don't know how many of them
Oh.
would have access because they might keep it separate from like the actual stage, like the theater stuff. Let's go find out.
Yeah, it's worth a shot.
I mean,
So you could just text Gil, but are you guys going to the theater department?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So you guys make your way there. You see some other students making their way inside as well. It is quite busy tonight. A lot of people are like holding scripts. You also see Emily is in there
Ooh.
with a script inside. You see another boy. You see a boy in there. He has green hair, and he is also holding a script, and he's like practicing his lines. It's quite busy inside. But you guys kind of, to gain access to, like, this is like the drama club, okay? You can't go too far without having like a specific reason. So you guys can either
Yeah.
audition or try to join some other
oh my
route.
god, I'm auditioning.
Reggie will like elbow
Go.
Elias and like gesture, like nod towards Emily, and then he'll look to Elias and go, "Oh, Romeo, my Romeo."
Oh my god.
I don't know about this, Reggie.
Oh,
It's not
we
wearing
gotta
out.
get in somehow. Oh my god, Elias! Oh, I see
Oi.
what happened there. I put over Elias and it like blew it up, but it blew it up to like my whole screen.
Whoa.
Like Elias just has mentioned by the shoulders.
It's just a zoom in on
So-
Elias's face.
You see, the Prowlers are here. The boy with green hair, Emily's here. Emily walks up to you, Felicity. Oh, hey, I didn't know are you auditioning?
Hi. Yeah. I wasn't going to, and then Elias just really wanted to.
Oh, wait, Elias, are you auditioning? That would be
Yes,
awesome
put
if
his
you
glasses on.
were the Romeo to my Juliet.
Reggie gets a shit-eating grin as he looks towards Felicity. He's like,
Felicity just steps back so Elias can like.
I shove Elias forward.
Okay,
Oh.
you guys.
I was just about to sign up.
Wait, so are you auditioning, or are you just like are you going to be a stagehand? Or...
I was gonna audition for a bit.
Oh my god.
Right.
Okay, so come with me, and she like grabs your arm, and so you go to a table to sign up, and then you grab a short script that you'll be reading, and you see that the play is Romeo and Juliet.
Reggie has never been happier in his
Elias's
life.
eyes widen behind the glasses.
He's like vibrating with excitement.
You see the drama club teacher. Her name's Miss Lamont. She's kind of directing everybody. She's going through all the kids who are in here now. You see her talking to the Prowlers and giving them their directions. And she's like pointing them to like a closet, like a supply closet, as they are pulling out like paint buckets and like putting on overalls and making sure that they're clean. And then she sends them inside the double doors officially into the theater hall proper. And she walks up to you. She says, "Young man, what are you auditioning? We can't have bystanders." She's looking at you, Reggie.
Oh, no bystander. I was hoping to come
Yes?
support my friends who are auditioning.
Okay, unfortunately, this is a closed audition, dear. Unless
Oh, okay.
We're auditioning together, aren't we, Reggie? And she, like,
Yup.
makes one for them.
You know.
okay, for the part of Romeo, yes.
You know what? I've always thought of myself more of a Banquo.
The position has already been filled, dear. So we are currently looking for a Romeo and a Juliet. I am
Yep.
very
No,
very
you've already
picky.
filled Mercutio?
All of the roles are
She
filled.
stomps on his feet, like on his foot.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Romeo
Yeah,
it
that's
is. What
Romeo
can I
and
say?
Juliet. Yep, that's what we're auditioning for.
I have very high standards from all the students of Pinehurst Academy, and if you don't pass this audition, then you could be you can help us out, audio tech. Yes.
Oh, yeah, like a stagehand. I'm pretty good at lifting things.
Well, if you're, have you ever acted before, dear?
Oh, every day of my life.
Okay. Well, go ahead. Go to the table, sign up, grab a script for Romeo. With the Juliet.
Okay, and then he'll turn around to Felicity and he will go, "Oh, my Juliet, shall I fetch one for ye too?"
She just like sort of like looks at Elias exasperated, and then just like allows Reggie to lead her over to the table.
You hear Kenji calls out to you, Felicity. And he like waves at you and he's smiling.
She like turns around and waves, and she's like trying to smile, but it doesn't quite like
Yep.
reach her eyes.
So, the point of this audition is to convince Miss Lamont to let you join the drama club. And you need to join in any capacity, okay?
Okay.
But there's limited spots. She goes to sit down at the front, and everybody starts to quiet down as one by one, everybody has to take their turn auditioning for Romeo or Juliet. Emily, you see her like shaking and getting the nerves out. She goes, Elias, you're gonna do great. You're gonna do great.
Oh, you as well. What's the phrase?
Okay.
Break a leg?
Yeah. Okay. So, Miss Lamont, she's a real hard ass. Okay, she's like really, really, like if you want to have like a theater, like if you want to be in the theater in your future, like she's the one you get your recommendation from.
Oh,
So like if you wanted to go to New York and go to Broadway, like, or if you wanted to go to Juilliard, like she's the recommendation you need. Okay, she's very, very tough. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
and you see her talking, but she's mostly talking like trying to convince herself to calm down. She's like, okay, you got this.
It'll be great. It seems like you've trained for this. You'll be great. It's just like cheer practice.
Thank you.
You have that nerves, but you do great.
Thank you. Have you been using the cream I told you about? I noticed your hands were a little bit rough.
Oh, yeah. He kind of hide his hands in his pocket. It's been working well. Just these treatments. You gotta rinse your feet.
Yeah, I know that like the air is drier right now, so
Yeah.
Okay, but I know a facility actually that can like help with like the dry skin and.
Oh, that would be great. Yeah. I'll have to get that info from you.
Well, it's more like a spa, but anyway. Okay. So I have to go stand over there with the ladies. So we're gonna go. Okay.
Alrighty.
Break a
I'll be
leg.
here. Yeah.
And she gives you a hug. Who's going first? Elias?
All right. Okay. Elias is going all out. He's a scholar. He's studying this whole script, memorizing it as fast as he can. Social student. He's treating the play as if he's talking with people, trying to get that comfort level. He's going to use this first time sonic shriek. He's going to try to get different octaves in his voice, trying to hit that kind of melodic tone. And then serpent shape. So some serpents can compress their lungs to kind of glide. So he's going to kind of use that to kind of be able to kind of make his voice boom out more towards the stage and have more of a presence.
Okay, so there is a status attached to Miss Lamont. Are you ready for it?
Ooh.
Yes.
Hard to impress 5.
Oh my god!
Oh.
Okay, so it gets quiet.
Oh my god!
And I wish I had like what music do they have like in Hamlet's time or like Shakespeare? Is it like it's like harpsichord?
Yeah.
Do I have? I don't have any harps. Anyway, so I'm gonna approve those and we'll let it roll. But just imagine that like music starts to play and she says, kind of just like motions for you to go.
All right. Elias opens his mouth and the words won't come out.
Tell us what happened.
So immediately he sees Emily beaming and he's excited. He's about to say his lines and immediately locks eyes with the director and that cascade of things Emily was saying. It's like to get into all of these, you got to impress her and she's hard to impress. And then her face kind of like shifts to like his mother and Ezekiel, just this overwhelming fear cascades. And so he kind of locks up and there's just hands there.
Like stage fright and just
Yep.
Yeah, everybody starts staring at you. You start to hear murmurs in the crowd, and they're like, Miss Lamont goes, "Okay, dear, come down. Thank you."
He nods, kind of dejectedly takes a seat.
Next, Mr. Cunnings.
Yes. Yeah. Yep.
You hear like a smattering of applause too. It's like a sad amount. It's just like a pity applause as Elias walks off. Sorry. Oh my gosh! I wish I had like a harpsichord. I need like.
BRB goes to me.
Okay, so I got your tags. You are at a -6, and Felicity gave you that hurt point. Petty, honey, Miss Petty came in today. Okay, so we're gonna let it roll.
Oh my god. Oh.
Woo! You rolled convince.
Oh,
Yeah,
was I not
you are
supposed to be
trying.
convinced?
You are trying to convince her. Unfortunately, a tier 1 is not going to be enough to convince her for the roll.
Okay.
But go ahead and say the line. How do you think this came out? What?
It's so weird to be saying this. But soft, what light through yonder window breaks? It is the east, and Juliet is the sun. And then like at the end of it, he looks at Felicity and he's just kind of like,
You see her, she goes, next.
what can you do?
Felicity,
I don't
like,
think even a perfect roll wouldn't have convinced her.
You need to, yeah, just hard to impress. It's hard to impress.
Even a perfect roll
Um,
wouldn't
next-
impress her.
Next, the boy goes up who has the green hair. As he starts to stand up, he's like high-fiving a whole bunch of people. Everybody seems to really like this kid. He like walks up like super confident. And he says the same line. And Miss Lamont says, Alan, darling, this isn't just poetry. It's revelation. She's not just the sun, she's your everything. Make me feel that. And he goes up there and he gives it his best. But he sounds a little bit better than Reggie, but not like this revelation type actor. And you see her smile at him though.
This was totally rigged. This was rigged from the start.
She says, that was perfect, darling. I think we have our Romeo. Thank you,
Romeo was not
everyone.
an open roll. That was not an open roll call.
Time for our Juliet, ladies. Felicity.
oh, okay, yeah. I'll go first. Alrighty. Cool. Hang on.
Emily's like, you got this. You're good luck.
Oh, thanks. Okay. So she's gonna use her power.
Yep. Okay. You are at a flat roll, okay? Because she's hard to impress 5. But I really hope this works out for you. That's the best I can say.
You just need a perfect roll.
Yeah.
It's only a perfect roll.
Which was not that. Yikes. Hey.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girly.
What you can do is, if somebody uses change the game, they can make her a little bit more malleable.
Okay. Time to go schmooze.
Hey,
After
got
like
plans
after
later.
it's done- yeah. No, Reggie's like, sitting in the pews and stuff, but he'll like, or not pews, but in the seats, and he'll like lean over, like kind of in her ear, over her shoulder.
Yeah.
And just be like, hey, quick thing.
To Miss Lamont, the teacher?
Yeah, is that not what you're saying for change the game?
Yeah. I was just okay. Sorry, it sounded too casual for a teacher.
Hey, Miss Lamont, I just
Yes. Yeah.
wanted to really thank you for the opportunity of letting us try out for you. It's truly an honor for me, and like, I didn't realize how much I was gonna enjoy this whole process, so I can't wait to like continue working with you and just look at Felicity. She's so perfect for this, isn't she?
Well, she just went, dear, and I've seen better.
Yeah, but like, if you look, there's totally something there, right? That's just like not what everybody has. There's just like a little bit more. It just needs the right, visionary to really work with it.
You're saying there's something there beneath the surface.
Oh, absolutely. Can't you see it? Surely one with your eyes can see it.
I mean, she does have a certain aura, but when she read the lines, she said, "My bounty is as boundless as the sea," but I wasn't really feeling this. Is it boundless? I wanted, you know what I mean?
But that's something that can be taught. There's some natural, and there's some learned, some practiced, perfected things.
Listen, it's
Something
either
that
it's
could be
either her or
practiced.
this Emily Carter. No. So
Yes. I guess
So-
that is true.
you want to roll change the game?
Yes.
You also could call in your good friend Jordan, who you're now friends with.
Could call on Jordan to come convince Miss Lamont to cast Felicity.
Oh, yeah, you could. I didn't think you were actually going to do it.
Was that the implication?
She's always available. And of course, she wants to make you happy and like her, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll send a quick text to Jordan and say, meet me at the theater, question mark.
You could text back immediately. Yeah, what do you need?
A favor, ...
Looks like we're becoming good friends. I mean, only friends ask for favors.
Something like that.
I'll take it. She texts us. She's like, I'll be right there. Okay, so Felicity, she calls you over.
Hey.
Miss Lockhurst.
Hi, hello.
So
Hi.
I only have two sweet young ladies here to audition for Juliet. Okay, so it's either you or Miss Carter here. Okay, and your friend said I should give you a second chance, so I'll think about it. Okay.
That is very kind of you. Which, and she like points at Kenji, and she's like, "Did he?"
No, dear, this one here, and she like just thumbs back to Reggie, who's sitting behind her.
Oh, well, that's great to hear. Thank you very much.
Yes, please take a seat, and we'll have Miss Carter go.
She's kind of like confused.
Emily goes up, and you can see the paper shaking a little bit. But she recites the lines. My bounty is as boundless as the sea. My love is deep, the more I give to thee, the more I have, for both are infinite. And you see some claps. People look a little bit impressed.
Yeah, Elias will be clapping. Despite
Let's be shooting daggers at him.
You get that text, Reggie? She's like, I'm here.
I'll get up from the seat, go and grab her, and kind of basically give her a very quick rundown of like what's happening. And I was like, listen, I'm not asking you to potentially take this away from your sister, but I am saying.
But she looks over at Emily and she's like, well.
But I am saying if you could make her. Okay, here's the thing. There is something that we're interested in here in the theater department, and we need to be able to get it here in the theater department. And we need Mrs. Lamont to be on board with being in the theater department. And whatever way she can find that could be.
Okay, join like this. Be a stagehand.
I told you the green hair kid made me really upset.
Do you want help with that? And she smiles at you.
I'm saying potentially if like somebody else could be Romeo. That would be great.
So, listen, be clear. What is it you want?
Because my heart feels bad to tell you, like, as an older sister, to take away a potential role from your younger sister. But what I'm saying is, one of us, and he'll gesture between, Reggie, Felicity, and Linus, needs to be involved in
the play. Okay. If I do this, will you have lunch with me?
Yes.
For the rest of the week.
Yes.
Just you and me.
Sure.
Perfect. Who do I need to talk to?
Mrs. Lamont.
You got it. She goes to sit next to Miss Lamont. Miss Lamont goes to give her a big hug. And Jordan is like still holding on to her. So you could see her, like they're touching. She like grabs her hand and she like is grabbing her arms and she's talking to her. Like, and Miss Lamont looks so happy to see her. She's like shaking her head. Yes. She's like, of course. You can kind of hear like, of course. Oh, of course. Yes. Oh, I understand. Jordan is like working her magic. Literally.
Reggie grabs both Felicity and Elias and she goes, one of you is going to be in this play.
What do you mean?
Don't worry about it.
Miss Lamont stands up. Everybody, looks like we have our Romeo and Juliet officially. You know, I think Miss Lockhurst did the best that she could, and with some direction from the best. And she raises her hand. I think she could be a perfect Juliet. To Mr. Van Austen's Romeo. Thank you, everybody, for auditioning. You may go.
Reggie gives Felicity a big hug, and he's like, "I knew you could do it."
Jordan starts to walk out, and she says, "I'll see you next week."
Yep. See you then.
She walks out.
Reggie, what did you do?
I think I just sold my soul to the devil.
And on that note, we're going to take a break. And we are back. Felicity, you are officially Juliet. And this boy, Alan, you heard him be called. He walks up to you. Hello, my name is Alan of the Van Austen family. Nice to meet you. Felicity Lockhurst, right?
Yes, Lockhurst of the Lockhurst family.
Oh, I know who your family is.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
She kind of like looks around as if anybody else heard this.
He does have a couple of hanger-ons, like some other girls, like looking at him. But he's like, so I'm a sophomore. You're a freshman, right?
Yes, first year, you know.
Yeah. Well, listen, just follow my lead. I kind of run things around here, but don't tell Miss Lamont.
Oh, right. So, like, weird question. You know, like, if you run things around here and stuff, do you have, like, the keys to stuff, or, like...
No.
Oh, no.
I mean, I don't literally, like, work here. Is that what you mean?
No, sorry, that was, like, such a weird question, wasn't it? I don't know.
No, it's kind of charming, actually.
Oh, no, it's just, I was thinking about, like, props and stuff, you know, like, they help me, like, get super into character, you know, and I was thinking, like, maybe I could
yeah. We get our stuff from, like, the prop room. But we have, like, stagehands who, like, get that stuff for us. We don't have to worry about that. Like, people bring it to us, you know?
Oh, no, got you. I just thought maybe, like, it'd be good to, like, know where it is, just in case, you know, since I'm going to be here a lot.
I could show you.
She kind of, like, looks around to Elias and Reggie, as if, like, she's, like, seeing their sort of, like, gauge, sees the thumbs up. Yeah, that'd be cool if you could show me.
Yeah, come this way. And he puts his arm over your shoulder and starts to lead you over.
Okay.
Elias' eyes are just like saucers.
You see that the prowlers are here as well.
She, like, sort of waves at them as she goes past.
With his arm over your shoulder?
She does look uncomfortable, though. Like, she's not, like...
You guys are kind of, you're walking away from them as you're going, like, backstage. And he, like, moves the curtain a bit, lifts it for you. He goes, my lady.
Okay.
You're not by yourselves. There are more people back here kind of walking about. There's other students here, and you see, like, a couple who have clipboards. In the background, Kenji walks up to you, Reggie. Hey, bro,
What's up?
what's going on there? As he's pointing to Felicity and Alan walking away.
You know, I'm trying to figure that out myself. I'm not liking this guy.
What is he doing? Like, why is he touching her?
I'm gonna hope that it's not that he's interested in her, and just chalk it up to the fact that he's supposed to be Romeo and she's supposed to be Juliet, and he's trying to, like, get to know her, but, like... I've never heard of this kid. I don't know.
I don't know who he is. Anyway, we have to get back. We're gonna get in trouble, so.
Yeah. See
We just keep...
I'll keep an eye out, man.
Yeah.
I got your back.
Yeah, thanks. Wait, are
Yeah.
you, what... Listen, Miss Lamont, like, she's gonna kick you out if you're not doing anything here.
Oh, I'm gonna be a stagehand.
Okay, cool. What about Elias?
Also a stagehand.
Okay, cool. Okay, yeah, keep an eye out.
Yeah, no problem.
Watch his hands.
Speaking of, Reggie grabs Elias, goes up to Miss Lamont. So, like, we still really want to be involved in theater. What can we do for you?
How strong are you, young man?
Reggie's the
Very.
strongest.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Kind of just eyes you up and down. We do have a couple spots open. Okay. And you? How strong are you?
Almost as strong as Reggie.
I don't see the
that's a lie.
confidence. Okay, there we go.
He's really good with lights.
Yeah, I'd be great with lights. I've got that eye for detail. I can track things pretty easy.
Tech.
Yeah.
Okay. And she calls a boy named George. He has he has some pimples on his face. He's got glasses. He looks very nerdy. He goes, hello? So you're going to join the tech team?
Yes.
Follow me. You'll fit right in. My name's George.
Oh, Elias and Reggie.
You have the tech guy feel. Perfect. And he starts to walk away with you.
That's a good thing, right?
I mean, I think we're pretty cool. So he pulls out his inhaler. Yes. So come this way. Thanks. He starts to lead you over to a section where the lights, he starts to show you how to do it and how to turn everything off and on, and he starts running you through it. Miss Lamont goes to you, Reggie. So I'm gonna walk with you to the back, okay? A lot of boxes. You're going to work with the boys here who are painting. Once that's dry, you're gonna move those stuff for us. Okay?
Okay, yeah. Not a problem.
Okay. And she walks you to the backstage. You can see Felicity and Alan back there as well. Alan says, so you wanted to see the prop room, right?
Yeah, just see if there's, anything in the... I don't know, just get a feel for the place.
There's some hats and stuff in there if you want to because you put on clothes to transform.
Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, how can you get into a character's shoes if you don't know what those shoes look like?
Exactly. Wow. You're gonna be the perfect Juliet as he touches your arm.
Kind of moves it back a bit. Yeah.
He says real quick, listen, I know there's that kiss scene, but we're gonna flow past it. It's no big deal. Okay? We're both professionals, right?
Yeah, totally. Professionals.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
That's not for a while yet anyway, so.
I mean, well, there's rehearsals, But yeah, here's the prop room, and he leads you to. There's some double doors, and there's lots of lots of clothes, different ornaments, and you see some wands in there. Lots of different stuff for different plays are inside. And he's just kind of leaning against the door and watches you inside.
Could I have a little look?
Little look-see.
Yeah, for maybe a skull.
Hey, is there a skull around here?
Maybe a prop that looks like a skull.
Relic secured. That was easy. I don't like rolls if you don't need to, but you're looking around, you're not seeing any skulls. Yeah. He says, "Do you want to wear like a hat or something? Because we got to get out to rehearse, and so."
Oh yeah, no. No, I'm not really picking up the vibe of Juliet yet. Haven't gotten enough time in the character. It's fine. I'll come back.
Okay, cool. Well, Miss Lamont wants us out there to rehearse because the play is soon, so.
Yeah.
So
We'll just go do that.
let's get out there.
Yeah.
What would Reggie and Elias like to do?
Felicity will text them though, the group chat saying no skulls in prop room.
Okay, Elias would kind of nod at this. He would want to ask around the stage crew as he's working with them and kind of adjusting lights, just to see if the stage has an older history, they had rooms that were storage that were remodeled, or if something was imported from an older stage.
Okay. So you're investigating like the history and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. So go ahead and investigate.
So, sociable student and studious scholar.
Okay. Oh, help point from Reggie. Wow. Okay, I won't. I will be an instigator.
What were you about to instigate?
Nothing.
No.
Hmm.
What were you about to say?
Nothing. Roll. Oh, dude!
Rough.
You're trying to wait. So you're like asking around.
Yeah, I think everybody's probably a little too busy. So like, Elias is trying to get a word in edgewise, but I think everybody's trying to run here and there. But he was just trying to like get a sense of like if there were any older things imported or older rooms that have not now aren't being used.
You notice that Miss Lamont notices that you look a little bit distracted, and she says, "Elias, you need to pay attention while you're in the theater department. Do you understand? I have my eye on you."
Of course, I was just trying to multitask and build camaraderie.
In the new status, eye on you 1 is now part.
Oh.
The more suspicious he gets, the harder it is to work. And that was the MC hard move there. Felicity,
Hey.
you guys are rehearsing on stage. Okay? It's like if it's a few days later. The play is going to happen in a month. Oh wait, sorry, you did want to break up with Genji.
Yeah.
You're gonna do that still?
Well, okay, so it's same day, but you got the script. It's like the first day of rehearsals. Miss Lamont says, "Felicity, focus. You're not just reading Juliet's lines. You are Juliet. Do you understand? Suffering, longing, love so tragic it transcends time.
Yeah.
Action!"
And then Felicity does her lines.
Alan says, "But soft. What light through what the heck they say? Through yonder
Yonder.
window breaks. It is the east, and Juliet is the sun."
That's right.
And he gets closer to you. "Felicity, you're supposed to look like you're in love, not constipated." He like elbows you. What do you?
Yeah.
You can see like everybody's like working, but also watching you at the same time.
Sorry, just to clarify, have I broken up with Genji yet?
No, it's same day.
No, okay.
Same
cool.
day, yeah.
Yeah, so she's kind of like distracted. But she just sort of like when he like nudges her, she like puts her hand like on his like on the hand that nudges her instead, to like get into the scene or whatever. And then like tries to look loving.
Tries to look what?
Loving.
Loving. Oh.
Yeah.
Miss Lamont says, "Alan, darling, less Romeo the brooding surfer and more Romeo the romantic poet. Try it again." And he reads the line again. Reggie, while they are rehearsing, what are you doing?
Well, Miss Lamont had me like working with basically the Prowlers on like some of the set stuff, right? That's
Yeah,
what I
so
was
you're
doing
working
when
like
I was
on the
reading it back.
yeah, so like setting up
Um,
sets, waiting when they're done, you take it from them, go help with the other people
Yeah.
who are setting up. Yeah.
Hey, have you guys heard anything about like any other props for the moment, or have you worked with any of the other props yet?
We just know about the prop room. That's about it.
Oh, okay. Okay, I think these are supposed to go there. Where is the prop room? I was never told where that is.
Kenji's like, "I'll take you. Just come with me. I'll walk you."
Okay, cool. and like I'll pick up one of like the prop things that they just finished to like.
It's
walk
still wet.
with
That's
it.
still wet, dude.
I'm picking it up from the not wet side.
Okay. You're gonna get some paint on you. Okay,
It's
so
fine.
okay, just follow me. And you see him like watching because you have to walk up to the stage, kind of, and then go behind the curtains. So he's like watching Felicity and Alan, and then he like bumps into you. He's like, "Oh damn!" Got paint on him as he bumped into you. I'm gonna have to repaint that.
Okay, just fine.
We have to go back. But it's behind the curtain, and there's double doors, and it says prop room on it. Okay.
Okay, okay. Can you take this back? And I'm gonna go to the proper room.
That thing is okay. I'll be honest. He's like,
No.
That thing is really heavy, and I don't know how you did it by yourself. I can't.
Okay. No, I'll take it back. It's fine.
Thank-
And then Reggie
Thanks.
like picks it up and like he doesn't even like slow down his walk or anything with Kinji. This time he just scurries it down there, drops it off, turns around and goes back.
Rushes back. Okay. And you head to the prop room. Okay. But same thing that like Felicity saw.
Is there any other students back here right now? In the vicinity. Not necessarily in the
yeah.
prop room, but in the vicinity.
Yeah. There's lots of people moving around. You see them have like some headsets on, and they're fixing mic packs and stuff like that. Yeah.
Hey guys, quick question.
Yeah. Elias is there too. They brought you with them.
Oh, okay. So,
Yes.
I was just told that I signed up to be a stagehand and whatnot, and I'm I was told to be looking into the props, and there's something about a skull. Have you guys seen a skull anywhere?
Miss Lamont said she lost one a while ago. She's pretty mad about it, but
Am I gonna have to track down the skull for her?
probably it's like part of this play or it's part of Hamlet. I forgot.
I think it's part of Hamlet, Alas, poor York, for I knew him, Horatio.
As
he tries to gauge if they he goes,
They're like,
never
yeah.
mind.
They're like, do you play
anyways.
League?
No.
Okay, well,
Okay, do you guys happen to know, like, where would be a good place to start looking for this skull, then, if I need to find it? Because, like, she didn't give me a list, she just mentioned a bunch of props, and a skull was one of them.
I mean, find the skull. I don't know. She thinks one of us took it as like a prank or something.
Do you happen to have the cast list? Who was working with the skull at the time?
That was like a few months ago. I mean, ask Miss Lamont. She knows. And she does want it back because it was an
Yeah.
expensive, like realistic and heavy skull. So
Yeah. Understandable. Okay. Yeah. I'll go talk to her about it.
yeah. Let me know if you ever want to play League.
Yeah. What the fuck? Reggie wouldn't know what League is. He's like, what the fuck is that?
They have no idea.
Yeah.
So you go talk to Miss Lamont. What are you asking her?
Hey, Miss Law, about the prop stuff. So I'm waiting on the guys to finish painting them and for them to dry a little bit so I can take them back to the prop room like you asked. In
Yes,
the
yes,
meantime,
dear,
is there
yes.
anything else that I need to be doing? I don't want to waste any of your time or my time. I want to make sure everything that gets done that needs to get done gets done.
You're asking if we need anything else, dear.
Yeah, like, cause I don't know, it's just weird to stand around and wait for paint to dry. So I was wondering
yeah.
if there's anything I could do in the meantime.
There's a certain skull I've been looking for the past few months.
Oh, okay. Any idea of where to start with that?
We've checked the prop room. There is an old. There's an old in the center of the stage trapdoor.
Oh, okay.
Actually,
how do I
Alan is standing on top of it. You're going to have to get him to move. Actually,
Well, does he need to move?
we cut to Alan and Felicity on stage, and
I like to think Elias and Reggie both had that same thoughts.
She said that. I don't say it out loud, but the eyes flick to Elijah.
Slight head nod.
Felicity, about the kissing. He has like a smirk. Don't get too into it, okay? I hate for you to fall in love with me or something.
Oh, ew. No.
I mean, not that I blame you. I've been told I'm pretty convincing, Romeo.
Oh, no, sorry. No, that's not. Ew, no.
What? Whoa. Okay. Let a guy down easy, at least.
No, not you, ew. Just, I have a boyfriend and, like, I'm really in love with him. So just, like, the idea of any boy that isn't him is just ew. It's nothing personal.
I'm not gonna lie, I've heard that before.
Oh,
Anyway.
ew.
What a revolting guy.
Which is 1,000% real. I guess, yeah, so I guess for the rehearsal we don't have to like really do it. I'll just like kiss you on the cheek or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be preferable. Yeah.
Okay. Then he says his line, and then it's that moment where he starts getting closer.
You see Reggie is across the stage towards Elias going,
Yep. Yonk. whatever switch it is.
Whoa! He jumps back as like a curtain starts to fall on him. He's like, "Whoa! Who's doing?"
Oh,
I
other
think-
lover.
Dude.
lever.
Miss Lamont looks back at the tech team.
I'm still
What's
learning.
going on back there? Alan has jumped back, Reggie.
Oh.
What would you like to do?
I guess keep pulling levers and we'll eventually get it open.
I mean, I
We're-
gotta
we're
find a
in-
way down there. I'll like while everybody is distracted by that, I'll like get up on stage, kind of by Felicity, and be like, "Don't mind me," and he'll start kind of like stomping on the floor a little bit to try to figure out exactly where it is.
Elias will keep pulling levers, like hopefully like he can get a few before he gets it.
One of the other tech team's like, "Hey, what? Oh, hey, buddy, what are you doing? What are you doing?"
I can fix this. And he
No,
keeps-
no. Sorry, Miss Lamont, he's new.
I've almost got it.
Okay, just stop. I'll tell you where everything's at. What do you want to do? Please stop. Please lift up
the
your
trap
hands.
Door.
That's not how you get to it. It's manual. He's freaking out.
What do you have to do?
You have to actually go up onto the stage to lift it. Oh my god.
Oh, okay. Elias will take out his phone, quickly text that to Reggie. Okay, my bad. How do we fix
Oh,
everything
God.
I've done?
Move away. We are supposed to move like a well-oiled machine. I'm gonna get fired.
I'm sorry, George.
I'm gonna get fired. He's
No,
like,
you're not gonna
he's like a
get fired,
15-year-old
George.
student freaking out.
It'll go to me. Like, I just was hired. I'm fine with not having this job. It'll be okay, George.
My dad was a tech, and his dad was a tech.
And you'll be a tech too, George. I am so sorry. I mean, I'm sure we can fix that light. It's shattered, but it'll
Oh no, I didn't notice it was shattered. Oh god.
Let's not think about that. Look, I mean, the curtains can't break.
They can't actually. My granddad told me that everything has feelings.
Oh, I mean, but feelings recover over time, right? Like it's not permanently broken.
Just move out the way.
Okay.
You start pulling levers, like pressing
Inside
buttons, trying to fix everything. Slowly, things start to lift up again. You see that there is a trap door, but you have there's no. It's one of those things where you have to like get your hand in there and then lift up the little ring and then pull up. So it's
Okay.
flat on the surface, but you do see it. Just a large square.
Okay. Reggie goes, "Hey, Felicity, great job, great stuff. Don't mind me." And he starts, it might be. He's trying to get it quickly.
But
Felicity,
yeah,
like,
you have.
kind of.
ahead.
So Felicity like kind of bends down and like through a smile, she's like, "Hey, Reggie, what are
Reggie's
you doing?"
literally on his knees doing it.
Okay, so the curtain is slowly lifting, so Miss Lamont will see you. Yeah.
Lai sends a text. I got your back, Reggie. It's a manual trapdoor, and would like to refresh. Watch each other's back.
Okay. Yeah. Got it. Works.
Nice.
Okay. And like, yeah, I'll start to grab it and like try to get it open, you know.
Okay, so you're able to easily lift it open, and there are some stairs that go down. It's kind of dark down there.
Okay, great. He looks up at Felicity and goes, "You coming with?"
I can't come with. No.
Well, it's either come with me or kiss him.
Yeah, bye. And she'll start like the curtain's still coming up, so she can't see us yet, right? So
Yeah, not yet, but it's starting. It's like at your feet right now.
Yeah, she'll start going down the stairs before
Okay. And Red
Pull it down.
Okay, let's go.
Slowly, you hear Miss Lamont. Juliet? Alan, you lost our Juliet! Find your woman! Find her right now! And you hear rushed boots going all like just loudly as you guys are under the stage right now.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Okay. And Reggie will text Elias and he'll be like, accidentally, quote unquote, cut the lights and then join us. Use a weird snaky shit or something to get down here.
George won't let me touch the panel, but I'll try. And like that wink emoji.
Excellent.
Okay, so go ahead and take the risk, Elias, and let's see if this will work.
Okay. I think. It's a serpent shape. So he's trying to like make his fingers strike out fast like a snake. And then this new little oddity is like his fingernails kind of are longer and sharper, so he's gonna do irregular tusked claws. So it looks kind of horrifying, kind of like that Guinness Book of World Records where it's stretched. So like he's just trying to mess with all the light.
Yeah.
And I mean, and I would say, just sociable student. So he's just talking up George. I'm so sorry, man. Like, I don't know what came over me. I was so excited to be here and kind of reach past him and start pushing those.
Okay. Good luck, buddy.
Please, God.
God, this move. Okay, here we
Oh
go.
my god.
Here we go. So you're trying to sneak onto the stage. It doesn't work. And so the hard bargain or an ugly choice is you get caught and kicked out, or you get caught and everybody gets kicked out.
Getting caught and getting kicked out seems to track pretty well, so Elias would take that bullet.
Miss Lamont says, Mr. Miller, what are you doing?
I figured like a lower light would help kind of build the mood.
Stop. You've caused poor George over here is having a child heart attack, and I want to have a child die on my terms because you're stressing him out so much. Leave! Leave!
Yes, of course. Yeah, let me just. You know what? I'll leave it here.
And you see there's other tech people who have a fan, and they're fanning George as he's off to the side, just like, oh.
Poor George.
Emotional distress.
Emily's like, bye, Eli. Just like waving to you. Emily has been cast as the understudy.
Elias
that's
will
why
wave
she's
back,
there.
kind of realize his hand looks misshapen, kind of just nod, smile.
His hand looks dry.
And so, Reggie, you get this weird text. It should be like, oh, I'm not able to make it down there, but it's just a string of letters and emojis.
I'm not sure what this means, but I'm gonna assume it's not good.
Just the two of us then.
Just the two of us.
Okay.
We can make it if we try.
Okay. Don't get us started.
You and I.
Okay. You guys are down under the stage. Who's investigating? As you guys reach down there, it's like it's enough for like it's kind of tight down here, so it's really not that large. It's like this one room. There are some boxes laying around, some old props, nothing of importance. It's kind of dark, like I said. So are you guys using your phone and like the flashlight? And stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Phone torch.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to investigate and determine like if this is where we need to be, and if so, like kind of see if I can understand where to go.
Okay. You can help point, I guess, because Felicity is looking
I'm
too.
helping.
Yeah, so you can get a +1.
Okay. So I've got enhanced physicality. I'm like enhancing my like eyesight to like see better in like because I mean flashlights only do so much to like see better in the low light. Enhanced physicality. I'm using book smarts, so like my just knowledge of the school and like just like kind of understanding like applying what I know in terms of like eliminating options and kind of coming to logical conclusions. Engaged questioning, being able like asking where would this be? If I were a skull that disappeared,
Where would I be?
hide?
Wherefore art thou, skull?
Wherefore art thou, skull?
Yes.
Alas, poor Yorick.
What a nerd.
And then what say you guys about me using relic specialist?
Go for it.
Oh,
Find it.
yeah, there you go.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean that's what it's for.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I didn't
so
add
just
the,
these-
the help from Felicity.
Oh, I let you type it in. Help from buttons.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dog.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah, dude.
There you go.
See, I
Okay.
thought Alan was gonna end up being a cutie, and then it turns out that he's an absolute fucking asshat.
Is he? He's great.
He totally is a tenor, isn't he? Like if they do a musical, he's a tenor. He's like that guy. You know what I mean?
He's a baritone, baby.
Yikes.
Oh!
What?
Nice.
Okay. Oh my god.
Mm.
Okay. Okay. God. Like I have like clues prepared, but then sometimes people roll and they'll be like, get 10 clues. I'm like, okay. You see you see a green glow coming from one of the boxes in the back. Behind a shelf.
That's weirdly ominous.
Oh, you know it.
Yeah, I will like nudge Felicity and be like, okay, do you see that?
Do I see it, GM?
The weird green
Yeah.
shit?
Yes, you do. If
Y-
he points it out to you, then you know.
yeah.
Okay. Ominous skull, weird green glow. That seems to be
But I think we're on the right track. But
Okay.
you stay in the front though. I'll be
So
right
that's
behind you.
that's clue number 1.
okay.
Clue number 2. Because you guys are working together, I'm gonna say Felicity notices something on her script.
Oh.
Ooh.
You notice there is a note found in Act 4, the pivotal moment of Juliet's apparent death. It says, during the lover's despair, darkness must fall for the truth to rise.
So do we need to be in the complete dark?
I mean that sounds right. Wait. Felicity, turn off our phone light.
Well, let's just see, and Reggie will turn off his.
And the light grows, the green light glows brighter.
Goodness, Echo is not happy.
Okay, so the glow gets brighter. And only in the darkness, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are you getting closer to it? Like, are you walking up to it, or?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so you notice it's coming from inside of a box.
Mm. I always love when it feels like I'm doing something I shouldn't have. Reggie will open up the box.
And you see a glowing skull. Green light pouring out of the orifices.
Oh, okay.
Sitting there.
I've made the joke several times. Now I have to do it. Reggie will pick up the skull and hold it out in front of him.
Oh, God.
And he looks at it and looks at Felicity and he cracks a stupid grin and he goes, "Alas, poor Yorick, for I knew him, Horatio."
What
And then he's like,
I'm not going to react to it, because if I react to it, you'll do it again.
okay.
And then you hear a voice emanate from it.
The stage demands sacrifice. To claim me, you must bare your soul or betray your heart. Cast aside your mask or lose what you hold dear. Decide. The hour wanes and the price is steep. Only the bold, those willing to pay, may carry me forth.
I think I just pissed myself a little bit. Like, that's Reggie. I think I just peed my pants a little bit.
Felicity's just been like screaming into like Reggie's shoulder. Like, he's like and she's sort of like,
Do we have to sacrifice ourselves?
our souls? Bearing our souls? Or...
Are you asking it? Like, are you talking to each other or the skull?
Yeah, we're talking to
She
each
kind
other.
of, she
Okay.
kind of like looks at the skull and she's like, "Do you mean like truth or dare?"
It doesn't respond to Felicity.
She nudges Reggie.
Monsieur Skull. What does that entail? Like sacrificing ourselves on the stage. What does that mean? Jiggle jiggle.
The protector. Always the shield. Always the one left behind. What if you turned your back? Left them to fend for themselves? Just this once? Will you abandon them and grasp what lies ahead? Or will your loyalty chain you to failure?
That's all it says.
So I have to leave my friends.
Wait, maybe
To
Reggie,
gain
maybe
you.
I should hold that, but I don't think it says very nice things.
I think it's mean though. I
think it's kind of, she doesn't like look at it
Kind
though.
of me.
He kind of said like some not, but why would you turn your back on your friends?
I don't know, but he said to turn your back on your friends, to grasp what lies ahead. Is it because he's ahead? Get it?
Reggie, it's not funny. We're like the only two people down here.
Sorry.
And it's dark and he's telling you to abandon me.
I wouldn't. But he said on the stage specifically. We're not on the stage, we're under it. So, like, different.
I mean, I guess.
I'm obviously not gonna leave you right now. If we have to. Because, like, I'm not gonna abandon you guys. Right? Anyways, ask him. Ask him!
She kind of like looks at the head. Would I have to do the same, or is it like a different thing?
Ah, the one who craves the spotlight. But how far will you go to shine? Will you step down from the stage, surrendering your role to another, and prove you're more than vanity and pride? Or cling to the applause and lose what you seek?
Reggie, I think your one might be easier to do.
Turn your back on your friends, or step down from this play. Turn your back from your friends.
I don't. She kind of like turns the head around in her palm so it's not looking at her. I don't know if I like caught all of what it said. Like, what did you make of?
I think it told you that if you play Juliet, you won't get it. But if you let Emily be Juliet, you will get the skull. Like, we'll get the skull. Whereas I either have to turn my back on you guys or don't turn my back on you guys to be able to get the skull.
But that I would have beaten her cheerleading and this. And she wouldn't be able to look down on me anymore.
If I, quote unquote, turn my back on you, you can't get upset with me. Because we're making this choice right now.
No, wait, no, I haven't made a choice yet. I haven't made a choice because I don't want to lose you as a friend, obviously.
Well, it's not losing me as a friend. It's like talking about the stage specifically. So like, I don't know what I'll do. Maybe I steal the skull and I take the fall for stealing the skull. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know.
Well, no, I don't want you to do that either.
Will be. I don't know.
But also, like,
But is it something about turning my back on my friends?
No,
So either I can turn my back on my friends, which I can do if you know ahead of time that I'm gonna do it, and obviously we're gonna let Elias know, and that way you guys don't hold it against me after the fact.
I think Emily's audition was maybe a bit better than mine.
So do you want to step down?
Well, no, not really, but I think maybe... Why is it always me that has to sacrifice something? And she like turns the head back around so it's like facing her. Fine, Mr. Sir. I won't be Juliet and Emily can play her. Can you surrender now?
Understand that you will be losing your reputation here at Pinehurst Academy. Starting anew.
She kind of like looks at Reggie like, yes. I think so. I understand.
No one will know the Lockhurst name. You accept this?
Yes.
Then it is done.
And as soon as it says it's done, like a great wind bursts out of the skull and like ripples go throughout the entire school.
If that was the stipulations for yours, Meg, I don't even want to know what it would have done for mine.
Reggie just
What the
disintegrates.
fuck?
Reggie, what happens to you? You forget the year that you spent with Felicity.
No.
In front of you is a stranger. And that's where we're going to end the session for tonight.
No!
Yep.
No!
Oh my god.
No! No! My ear!
Is there like just a gap where Reggie's like, huh, I wonder how we pulled that off. Like, oh my god.
But does it affect Elias? You said
It went-
specifically it was me.
pulsed. It pulsed out to everybody.
Uh, go ahead and tell them what they can do at the end of the session, Arcturus.
Fucking keel over and die. What the fuck?
If you like the video, subscribe. There's a lot of great content from a lot of great DMs. Make sure to like the video, comment on how crazy that ending was.
Wow.
Down below. Oh man.
I'm gonna spiral out right now.
Bye!
Yeah.
No, Meg, wave bye.
No.
Bye.